In this video, I would like to discuss multiples. I will discuss what a multiple is, go through examples of how to calculate multiples of a number. So what is a multiple? A multiple of a number is simply its times table. There are a number of rules that you can follow to define multiples. All numbers are multiples of 1. All numbers are multiples of themselves. For example, 6 is a multiple of 6 because it is the same as 6 times 1. The multiples of a number are greater than or equal to the number itself. 0 is a multiple of every number, since any number multiplied by 0 is 0. There are infinite numbers of multiples for each number because you can keep multiplying it by infinitely greater numbers. So let's go through some examples. So let's go through an example. What are the first 5 multiples of 2? This is simply the 2 times table as we are multiplying 2 by an integer, for example another number. So the first multiple of 2 is defined by 1 times 2, which gives 2. Second multiple is 2 times 2, which gives 4. Then we have 3 times 2, which gives 6. And then we have 4 times 2, which gives 8. And finally we have 5 times 2, which gives 10. Now these numbers can go on for infinity, but for the example here we're looking for the first 5 multiples of 2. So we can define the first 5 multiples as 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Let's go through another example. So the question here is, what are the first 6 multiples of 8? So the first multiple is 1 times 8, which gives us 8. Second multiple is 2 times 8, giving us 16. Then we have 3 times 8, which gives 24. 4 times 8, which gives 32. 5 times 8, which gives 40. And finally 6 times 8, which gives 48. So the first 6 multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40 and 48. Let's discuss common multiples. What are they? Common multiples are a multiple shared by 2 or more numbers. To help explain this, let's take an example of the number 4 and the number 6. Let's take a look at number 4 first. To find multiples of 4, we take 4 times a non-zero whole number like 1. So take 4 times 1, which gives us 4. So 4 is a multiple of 4. To get to another multiple, we take 4 times 2, which gives us 8. So 8 is another multiple of 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. And 4 times 10 is 40. These are all multiples of 4. So now we have these multiples of 4. Let's get some multiples of 6. So we take the same steps. We take 6 times a non-zero whole number like 1. So 6 times 1 is 6, which is a multiple of 6. So to get another multiple, we do 6 times 2, which gives 12. 12 is another multiple. And then we do 6 times 3, which is 18. 6 times 4, which is 24. 6 times 5, which is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. So now we have multiples in 4 and 6. Let's see their common multiples. Common multiples, we need to see which numbers are in the 2 lists of multiples of 4 and 6. Let's start with the number 4. Do we see 4 in the list of multiples of 6? No. So 4 is not a common multiple of 4 and 6. Let's move on to 8. Do we see an 8 in the list of multiples of 6? No. So 8 is not a common multiple of 4 and 6. Let's move on to 12. 12 is in the list of multiples of both 4 and 6. So 12 is a common multiple of 4 and 6. Let's go through the list and see what other common multiples we have. 24 is a common multiple of 4 and 6, and so is 36. We can continue to find more common multiples of 4 and 6 if we keep adding multiples to each list, but in this example we only have a few common multiples identified. In this video we have gone through multiples. We have understood that a multiple of a number is simply its times table, and that all numbers are multiples of themselves. We have also defined common multiples as a multiple shared by 2 or more numbers. That's all for this video. Hope you found this useful. If you did, please give a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.